You take your love and your money. They take your sugar and your honey. They'll take your skinny or fat. Why people like that? They take your house and your home.
Kind of sit a little bit so that this spot is filled up. When you put your hip bone in rétroversion. Oui, partie américaine. Comment on dit rétroversion en anglais?
Backward, forward.
Well, basically it's a fucking movement. That's all. If you understand. And stay very elastic. Don't forget that your feet must be elastic. That your feet are not flat on the ground. If your feet are flat on the ground, your movement is dead. Then, that's not all. You have to move from this resting position to this position, so that you use only one leg, indeed. If you stay on two legs, you lose your balance. So, you come first. Shizenta is the equivalent standing of Seiza. Your first thing that you do is come here. This will give you the use of the move. But be careful not to fall on it. You don't have to lose your balance. Next step, you will transfer if not, and you don't change anything here. So, this is very important. And most of you stay, and then you're obliged to move your hand and you lose your balance, it's automatic. The hands are not moving. Hands are not moving. Yes, there is movement, but there is no movement. Greek philosophy. Fiesta. Two idiots. One is enough, one. So, Uke's job is not to block this. Uke's job is to be here. I give my mass, my structure, and he can work with it. I'm not going against his movement. If you don't understand this, you will never make any progress in Aikido. You must learn to follow, to be with the movement, not against the movement. Generally speaking, this is against. Oh, but don't go against anything. First of all, don't go against yourself. All these movements, you're fighting against yourself. You must be comfortable, but there's nothing. You don't need strength, you have both. So the important thing is correct connection here, and most important, your connection to the ground. There, or you walk. Because what he is receiving is what comes from the ground, not coming from here. And walking, now you can stop playing. Look, you do it. Well, like me too. Like painting. Not compressing, not fighting. Ah, ha cambiado.
Sí, ha cambiado.
Bien. Your bones are transmitting the movement. Here, in your arm, you don't need strength. You need bone structure, well organized. Now, strength, there is, there. I like I'm walking. The connection to the ground is important for this. Now, you bend your arm. disturb the knee. That's what happens when the big force is going this way. Almost nothing is going there. So what do you do when you're like this? Which it goes there. You cannot change physics. There is not special physics for Aikido. Here, your bones must be in the right position. As soon as you do this, it cannot function. There, I'm oriented toward this axis. I can function two ways. Opening, or I can go in. You need to keep your bones in line. And indeed, you need a good connection to the ground. That's why I told you must have very elastic feet, because your feet are your thighs. There is no activity here. No, you're not dead fish and rotten fish. No rotten fish in the mat. You must be fresh, alive. There is some absolute minimal tension of the arm. The extensors are working a little bit. This group of muscle, not this one. And you start from Mugamae. Your hand will turn. You don't turn this. It's very difficult. There, look. No. And you can see if fish is fresh. You move like this, it's quite fresh. You can move it here. It doesn't do anything. You can dance. You can do whatever you like. You must put the system in tension. But now, with almost nothing, you move your partner. But almost nothing is not nothing. I am moving my center. So, the first thing you do here, this is like this, no? This is like this. You must put the system in tension. If you're here, indeed you are doing stupidities. So, alpha, if possible, use this. You use this axis. But you come up on the axis, this is stiff. No, stiff. It's like a rope. But now it falls. Let the gnome do their job. Do not disturb the gnomes. It's forbidden to disturb my gnomes. So you can draw the technique with your feet. No? A little here, a little there, a little here. When you do that, your mass is moving. So the power of the movement, because there is power. There is not nothing is nothing. There is power here. Up. And you maintain your partner floating so that you are not fighting against gravity, you're using gravity. There. I'm not pulling. That gravity works against me. But there. Thing is off the ground. At the moment where your partner is like this, with very little you can play with your partner. Let gravity work. Do not disturb my gnomes. There's nothing else. I learned that the first day I went to a seminar in 48 years ago. That Aikido is walking and pat, 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 pat. We all remembered pat, 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 but we didn't understand what was said. Commencez, mouvement, il y a 3 millions d'années, pat, 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 pat. That's all. It doesn't stop. You stop. You do up, boom. Oh, 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 oh. Up you walk. Oh, up you walk. Very nice. This is breathing rhythm. So walking, breathing, and this movement are one rhythm. All separate. It must be all together. It looks very simple, but we think too much. So, where is my hand, my foot? Oh, that's Maxime. I want to do Nikyo now, it must hurt the wrist. No. We're disturbed, we fight in here. You must be very, very quite comfortable. But with your skeleton in the right place. If your skeleton is not in the right place, you start fighting against yourself. Indeed, start fighting against myself. I'm completely disorganized. Center is here, strength is going that way, and I'm compressing, I'm putting pressure on his leg, so I'm reinforcing his posture. Make yourself comfortable. No. The activity is down there. Now you know what I know, what I learned 48 years ago. See, it took me 48 years to more or less begin to do that. That's difficult. There. Starts from my leg, from here. I push the earth. Oh. But what is interesting you is vertical axis and the two things here. His connection to the ground. Oh, there. Oh, he's disconnected already. And now he can play with this. If it is like this, difficult to move. And now you play with the vibration. It's happening. This is going down, this is going up. But if you don't, you try to go here, but it's closed. So yes, first thing is, up. You see where you can go. Right. This is opening. So don't play stupid. Or Marseille style. Marseille.
Marseille, I do Marseille style. My neighborhood.
Zidane style.
Yeah.
So, but your partner is going this way. This is opening. You need a straight in there. Right. Depending not on Aikido but on physics. This. Take the middle. Center of gravity is about where the knot is, and you have here a projection. So when we're like this, where I go is I must be there, not somewhere, not enough. I don't have at that moment. You have, and it's open, you enter. You try to enter before. Partner is still on the ground, this is still closed, and you try to go under, that's very difficult. But when partner is beginning to float, his body is changing. Then this, well, you can, it weighs almost nothing for you. Almost, I say. Comme disait mon tonton, here it's the same. Stop. Katadori. Stop. You notice that the partner is going back. Katadori, Meuchi. Always. Nothing. Why? Then don't do Katadori Meuchi, do Meuchi, it's easier. Katadori is taking control of balance. You can take control of balance this way. If you can take this way, indeed, you can take control of balance the other way. Then the Meuchi will come forward. Katadori Meuchi. I'm not pulling. I don't do this. You are pulling. There is no pulling. From here. From here. Yes. No activity here. But yeah, there is activity. My hand is, that's the hand of the soul, by the way. It's not this. This. Oh. If you pull, mass comes to you. You start fighting. You're obliged to start fighting. You don't want the mass to come to you. Don't follow. That tirando. Cambia la pose. See. So, now, what happens? Oh. You don't wait. Second attack to come. So, they must have talent. Oh. When hand is closing here, that's too late. It's finished. That moment. No. You move your mass. And you repeat the same mistake as usual. When your partner, at that moment, this is the first and main attack, not the second one. So when this is coming, you enter. And you keep on walking. Don't let, here, it's not possible, it's finished. So you have to get this. And the direction, I'm not going away, I'm going in here. And my next step is here. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, and partner spins. There. Нет. The ancient thing is here. You look at Tadashi Abe's book, for instance, all techniques of a boom. Oh. But the atemi is very important because it teaches you proper distance. This is too far. Let's begin. Comfortable atemi, comfortable for me, I mean. And I have reserve. When I'm here, there is ample reserve here that you can use. So, cool. Now you don't need to give the atemi. But first, don't forget the atemi. If you do this, you cannot. You escape instead of you enter. Don't try to push, it's already, you are 50-50, you are not controlling the base of your partner. Here, so you have to empty this. Open, open, enter. Don't do what you see very often. You just, there, you give way, and enter. Twice opening, last, you enter. And don't bring your hand down. This is here and stays here. Oh. Don't move. You're 50-50, it's okay. When you're here, oh, this is empty. So you empty the force of the arm, the strength of the arm. You have one hand. So your movement, this doesn't change. So here you have one hand, here you have one step. That's a golden proportion. If you don't respect this proportion, you disharmonize your body. Whoops. Keep your body well proportioned. So this up, there, same, but you have this, and here, don't change. Now, sometimes it happens that you're a bit late and you're under pressure. Under pressure, don't ever try, even it's impossible. So if you're under pressure, just don't be stupid. Change. I'm under pressure, I don't like being under pressure, so whoop, put my partner under pressure again. Up, well. You have three forms, basic forms. Indeed, you will find millions of variations in between. These are cases for illustration. Please.